a typical. Now, welcome to Unit 4 of the program, Basic Software. Unit Objectives. By the end of this unit, you will be able to 1. Extract relevant information from text about system software. 2. Recognize the characteristic of a typical graphical user interface, or GUI. 3. Make a summary of a written text. 4. Talk about word processors. 5. Intensify the function of different word processing capabilities, search and replace, cut and paste, spell checkers, etc. 6. Understand the basic features of spreadsheets and databases. 7. Acquire specific vocabulary related to Internet utilities. Topic 4.1 Operating System. 1. Warm-up. A. Look at the diagram. What is the function of the operating system? B. Read the text below and complete it with the words in the box. Two. Reading. Now you will read the text and answer these questions. 3. Basic DOS commands. Match the DOS commands on the left with their explanations on the right. Some commands are abbreviations of English words. Four. Language work. Revision of passive. A. The present simple passive. We form the present simple passive with to be, am, is, are, plus past participle. For example, this program is written in special computer language. Programs and data are usually stored in this. Remember that the word data takes a singular verb, the third person singular, when it refers to the information operated on in a computer program. The data is ready for processing. Now, fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs in brackets. 5. Quiz. Now you work with a partner, try to answer as many questions as possible. You can refer to glossary if you need to. Topic 4.2. The graphical user interface. 1. A user-friendly interface. The picture below illustrates a user interface based on graphics. Read the instructions. Read the definition in the help box, then match with the concept with the right column. Two, reading. A. Read the article below and decide which of the expressions in the box best describe a graphical user interface. GUI. B. Look at the text again and guess the meanings of the words in bold and italic in your own language. C. Now find the answers to the questions. 3. Exercise work. Add to the statement 1 to 10 using the extra information A to J. Four, language work. Short relative clauses. We can join these sentences by using relative clauses. 1. Her house has a network. 2. It allowed basic file sharing and multiplayer gaming. 1 plus 2. Her house has a network which allows basic file sharing and multiplayer gaming. Relative clauses with certain active verbs can be shortened by omitting the relative words and changing the verb to its ing form. We can shorten the relative clause like this. Her house has a network allowing basic file sharing and multiplayer playing. Note how these two sentences are joined by relative clause. 3. The technology is here today. 4. The technology is needed to set up a home network. 3 plus 4. The technology which is needed to set up a home network is here today. Relative clauses like this with passive verbs can be shortened by omitting the relative words and the verb to be. For example, the technology needed to start up a home network is here today. Now, link each group of the sentences into one sentence using relative clause. Using short relative clauses is one way of reducing sentences. Other ways of reducing sentences are taking out relative pronouns where possible. For example, the software we bought last year. Omitting qualifying words, adjectives, or modifying adverbs. For example, quite complex, very similar. Taking out that in reported speech or thoughts. For example, it is well known that computers. I think that there is something wrong with this program. Cutting out unnecessary phrases. For example, Macintosh computers were designed with a clear arm. to facilitate the user interaction with the computer. Macintosh computers were designed to facilitate the user's interactions with the computer. Summarize the text in Task 2 in 70 to 75 words. You may like to follow the following steps. You may like to follow these steps. Topic 4.3. A walk through word processing. A walk through word processing. 1. Before you read, try to answer these questions. 1. What is a word processor? 2. What makes a word processor superior to traditional typewriters? 3. Make a list of the most important features offered by word processors. 2. Reading. A. Read the text in the following page and underline any word processing capabilities that you did not list in Task 1. B. Look at the words below and complete the sentences. Use the information in the text or glossary if necessary. C. Match the words and the explanation on the left with their explanation on the right. Three writing tones. A. Three major features that word processor offers are spell checkers, online thesauruses, and grammar checkers. Read the description of these features and match them with the windows or dialog boxes. B. Read through the description again. There are three sentences which have been printed in the wrong position. Decide which of the intruding sentences are and where they should go. 1. Look at the spreadsheet. 2. Reading. Read the text below and try to answer if the sentences are true or false. Topic 4.4 Spreadsheets. 3. Vocabulary. Match the terms in the box with the explanation below. Four. Language work. Preposition of place. A. You are now going to study these examples of prepositions of place. B. Now, complete these sentences below using the correct preposition. 5. Graphic representation. A. Look at the graph below and with the help of the partner, check that it is an abstract visual representation of the spreadsheet in task 1. B. Can you calculate a net profit of this firm during the period 1997 to 1998? C. What type of image is it? A pie chart, a bar chart, an area graph, or a line graph? D. What is the advantage, if any, of displaying information as a graph rather than as a spreadsheet? Six. Extension. A. Spreadsheet programs are also used to make out invoices. Look at the invoice below and fill in the blank with the right words from the box. B. Have you got a worksheet program at work or school? If so, try to produce a similar invoice. Topic 4.5. Databases. 1. Warm-up. Companies often use databases to store information about customers, suppliers, and their own personnel. Study the illustrations and try to answer these questions. Question number 1. What is a database? 2. Which task can be performed by using a database? Make a list of possible applications. 3. What do these terms mean in your language? File, record, filmed. A. Here is a part of an article about databases. First, read all the way through and underline the basic features of a database. B. Make a list of the words you don't understand. Can you guess their meaning? Compare your idea with other students. C. Using the information in the text and complete the sentences below. 3. Puzzle. Complete the sentences below by using a term from a list. Then write the words in the cross to find out the hidden message. 4. Language work. Requirement. Need to, have to, must, be essential. Note how we describe requirements of particular jobs. 1. You need to be able to empathize with the person at the end of the phone. 2. IT managers have to take responsibility for budgets. 3. You must be interested in your subject. 4. You must have worked for at least 2 years in system analysis. 5. Experience with mainframes is critical. We can describe things which are not requirements like this. 6. You don't need to have a degree in computer science. We can also treat need as a modern verb and use the negative form needn't. 7. You needn't have a degree in computer science. Have to is an ordinary verb. Its negative form is made in the usual way. 8. You don't have to be an expert in everything. Mustn't has a quite different meaning. It means it is important not to do something. It is used for warning, rules, and strong advice. For example, you mustn't make unauthorized copy of software. Now fill in the blank with the appropriate form of the verbs. Need, have to and must to make sensible statements. More than one answer is possible in some examples. B. Study this requirement for different jobs in computer advised on the Internet. Then describe the requirement using the methods in this unit. 5. Writing. Imagine that you are Barry Stephen, the sales manager of Sunrise Computer. Write a standard letter to your client about new software product on the market and offer them a free demonstration disc. Topic 4.6 Phases of the Internet. 1. Warm up. First of all, you try to answer these questions. Question number 1. What is the Internet? Question number 2. What can you do on the Internet? Make a list of possible applications. A. Which Internet utility 1 to 7 would you use to do each type of this task? A to G. Then read the text below to check your answers. B. Read the text again and choose the right answer. Three. A typical web page. A. The pictures below illustrate a typical web page. Look at the help box and then find the following features in the picture. B. Have you ever surfed the web? What are your favorite websites? Tell your partner about it. C. Look at these tasks and choose the most suitable website from the symbol list. For writing. A. Study the format of the Internet address. Then read the headers of the email below and identify the senders, the recipient, and the line that describes the content. Is there an attached file? How do you say attachment in your language? B. Write a reply to the email message. 5. Speaking. Imagine that you are taking part in an IRC session with a friend. Complete the dialogue, then act out the conversation.